It's a large-scale case study with large-scale data assessments. This is the data that we had to go on, third grade reading achievement scores over 3 years from Lake Forest School in comparison with the district in comprehension, fluency, and total reading ability. Question number 1 was looking at the chart as a whole. What would this data tell you about third graders' reading achievement at the school? My answer is that while scores per year do not represent a consistent yearly increase, there is an overall increase in score across each of the 3 categories from year 1 to year 3. You can see the comprehension gains, the fluency gains, and the reading gains for each of 3 overall years. Question 2, the following statements that people might make about the data in this graph. For each one, write whether you agree or disagree and the reasons why. Although scores fluctuate from year to year, overall Lake Forest School has made improvement in grade 3 total reading since 2003 and 2004. I tentatively agree with this. Total reading scores have gone from 335 to 348 to 345. Assuming that year 1 is 2003-2004, one could assert that a total points has been gained in overall reading. However, the graph does not display school year markings, so it was kind of hard to judge. I just assumed that year 1 was 2003-2004. Year 2 was 2004-05, and year 3 was 5-6. So that wasn't clearly marked on the graph. Part 2 of this question, compared to the district Lake Forest School, third graders have made progress in their total reading over this 3-year period. I would agree with this statement. Lake Forest has shown a total of 10 points of growth overall over the 3 years, and the district has shown 3 points of growth overall. The 3 years. Lake Forest could be accounting for all of the district's growth. We don't have complete data to make that final determination as to the size of the other schools and the district's total makeup. Compared to the district Lake Forest School, third graders have been making progress in their reading comprehension skills over the 3-year period. Both Lake Forest and the district have made progress in comprehension. Lake Forest improved 5 points and 1 point per year for a total growth of 6 points. The district has improved 6 points. And then 11 points the next year for a total of 17 points of total gain. Therefore, in comparison, the district has made more significant gains overall. Again, we don't have complete data on the size and makeup of the district, so more data is required for a definitive comparison, so I would disagree with this statement. Question number 2, Lake Forest School's progress in narrowing third grade reading in the chat compared with the rest of the school district has been in fluency rather than comprehension. I would agree with this. If narrowing the reading gap means improving results on this particular test, Lake Forest shows growth in both fluency over the district, which shows loss of growth, and both Lake Forest and the district have had gains in comprehension. Question number 3, suppose that Lake Forest School has started using a new reading program at the beginning of the 2004-2005 school year, while the rest of the district continue with the old program. The annual reading achievement test is given towards the end of the year. Looking at the data, what are your thoughts about the new curriculum? Quite frankly, it's hard to tell from the graph since there are no year markings. However, the growth in overall reading from year 2 to year 3 is negative, and there's no change for the district. So the reading program is not showing much results so far. However, it may take several years for teachers to become familiar with the new curriculum, so results would be more conclusive after several cycles of implementation. For each of the following statements, write whether you agree and disagree and why. Lake Forest School has not benefited from the new reading program since it was first implemented in 2004-2005. Assuming that means that it was implemented in year 2, Lake Forest does not show significant gains in any category. 1 point gain in comprehension, 4 point loss in fluency, and 3 point loss in total reading. So I would agree with this statement. Continue to compared to the old program, the new reading program appeared to help students with their reading comprehension. I would disagree with this. Students showed more growth in performance from year 1 to year 2 than from year 2 to year 3. Scores move around from year to year, but the new reading program appears promising for enhancing students' reading fluency. I would disagree. Again, assuming that the new program was implemented in year 2, more gain was displayed from year 1 to year 2 than from year 2 to year 3. Are there other possible explanations other than the effect of the new reading program that might explain the pattern of results for Lake Forest third graders over these 3 years? Yes, there's a multitude of possible explanations for the pattern of results. A new group of third graders are tested each year. They are bound to have varied aggregations of ability levels from class to class. Other factors can include teacher turnover, teacher professional development, and possible funding issues within the district, just to name a few. Would you agree or disagree with the following statement and why? You can't be sure whether the program is having an effect because each year different third graders take the reading achievement test. I would agree that one can't be sure the program is having any effect unless the data is cross-referenced with the third graders' performance on following grade level assessments and compared over years. So that concludes my analysis of this large-scale data graph information, and I thank you for your time.